What is up, everyone? This is Kidult. This is Kidult. I am your host this week, Chris. I'm here with Nilda and Tony. You can find them on Instagram as what, Nilda?
Nilda listens. I think I said too many Nildas.
And Tony?
No dead pixels.
What is up, everybody? This is the podcast where we talk about things that we loved as a kid, but also love as an adult. This week, we are reviewing Fantastic Four and our top 5 of fast food restaurants that we deem to be the most important. How was y'all's week?
Besides being sick, great.
Besides losing money, great as well.
I like how I say I'm sick and you're like, I lost money. So basically you beat me.
We're both losing something. Health.
We're both losing something. Well, yeah, I'm losing. Well, I'm saving money because I'm not going out. So I'm home and I'm also saving money on food because when I get sick, I don't want to eat.
Yeah.
Sick is the best for a diet. Like if you could always be sick and just not eat, it would be great, but then still survive. That's what I would do.
Yeah, like so far, I think I've lost like 6 pounds since I've been sick.
Let's
So,
go.
That brings your monthly total to like 21.
Yeah, so like if this sickness can last this whole entire week, and then I'm fixed by Sunday.
You'll really be invisible, girl.
And then I'll be fixed by Sunday. When I go to my Texas con, I'll literally be like slender.
Oh, yeah, man. I remember the last time I was sick. Dude, I lost like 15 pounds just from peeing it out, too. Oof, it was wild.
Good times. Good times.
Let's hope, man. Let's hope.
And
come on, COVID new variant. Yeah, no, my weekend. I didn't do much. I know my sister is moving, so it was kind of that stuff. But other than that, I really didn't do anything because I think last weekend I went out and I went out too hard. So this weekend I was like, let me chill. And plus, it was SuperCon last weekend too. So I just wanted an easy weekend. So all I did was do my Fantastic Four. Ew.
I am so jealous of Jake right now. He was messaging me this weekend. He was at San Diego Comic-Con and he had Frank Miller sign a comic book for him.
Oh my God. I should have said that last week if we had anybody who lived in California. Why? Because I collect itty bitty Funko Pops and they had a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Fantastic Four.
Why didn't you say anything to me? I
know. I totally. God, it sucks.
Hi, Danny.
What's up, Danny? Oh, Wheels 305 and Vicente. What up?
Oh my God! Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and like besides this weekend just being sick, I stayed at home. I watched everybody's like San Diego Comic-Con YouTube videos. I watched like a whole bunch of panel exclusives. Yeah. A lot of good stuff that's about to come out. So I'm excited. Yeah, Jake Bream said he's only doing 3 signings all year. No photos were allowed. Yeah, dude, he was actually at MegaCon. I don't think it was this year, but last year. And the way that they did it was a raffle, like how they did what's his face? Kevin Eastman. Kevin Eastman also had the same thing. It was a raffle ticket. And you had to be able to score that raffle in order to be able to get into that exclusive line to get the signatures.
Wait, so do you have to pay a ticket for the raffle, or you sign up for the raffle and you win? And I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was you sign up for the raffle, and if you get chosen, then you pay for it. But like their prices wasn't anything crazy. Like I know when I saw Frank Miller's, I think he was like 110, I believe.
Okay.
And he's great because if you've got like any Sin City comics, or like for me, it would be Sin City. Like you can get him to sign it, and that'd be dope.
Ooh, I always want him to sign my Dark Knight Returns #1.
Oh yeah, look, see, Jake said it. Basically, it was you pay for a ticket and you were guaranteed a signature, $100 signature.
So this is what it looks like. Look at the little bitty pops. Hold on. Look at that.
Oh, those are so cute.
So adorable.
Oh, talking about itty bitty pops. If you guys find the Pedro Pascal Mr. Fantastic Funko Pop, I'm looking for it.
Which one?
It's him dressed as Mr. Fantastic.
No,
Wait.
but I thought there was like 2 variants that came
There's
out.
2. There's one where
Yeah.
he's by himself and one that.
I love that Tony does that to Chris every time because Chris just laughs like a little kid.
I know he does it himself. Whatever he does, whatever hand gesture he's doing, he does it himself.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, it does. Why does it do that?
I don't know.
I bet it
Well,
won't even
then
be
I want
on
both.
this.
Then I want both variants of him.
No, yeah. So there's the regular suits, and then they have the ones with the helmets.
Yeah, the
Okay,
Target. Is
I want
exclusive.
both. I want both
Didn't
of
put
them.
it.
Yeah, Vicente said it's at Target, so looks like I got a Target run tomorrow.
Damn, but I gotta shit. Yeah, the Target is with the because
I gave up on collecting Funkos. I can't do it.
3 thing
No,
Funkos came out for.
I only collect like certain ones. Like if it's Ahsoka ones, those are 100%. Any Anakin ones, yes. But because remember, I just told you guys before we got on that I was gonna do like my own little shelf in my toy room, just one shelf dedicated to Pedro Pascal. So like I want to get all his little toys.
I stopped collecting, and now I'm back to collecting, and it's the worst thing ever. It's almost worse than drugs. Because at least with the drugs you get a high. There's something that just stays in the corner of my room, and then I just get it. You know what I mean? So happiness, yay!
You
So
should get
besides,
what was it?
huh?
Your Pedro wall?
Yeah, I want to do a Pedro wall.
Is it? Are you just gonna have like the whole wall, and then like the middle be a mustache?
No, it's gonna be the wall of Daddy.
The wall. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna name it. It's gonna
You
say
should
the
have-
wall of
you-
Daddy.
See if they have the one with him, the meme that's with him and Nicolas Cage from the Unbearable Weight of
Where he's laughing.
yeah, massive
I
talent.
love that.
I've never
but you
seen
know
that
what the-
movie.
Yeah,
I'll
but you know
watch
what the
it.
thing
So
is?
good.
I've told people this numerous of times. I never like I didn't jump on the hype of Pedro Pascal of like what he is now. I was on the hype of him when he showed up as a vampire on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
He also was a badass in freaking what is the Mexican cartel show on Netflix?
Narcos.
On Narcos.
I liked him in Game of Thrones when his eyes got gouged out. That was really nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I loved him in Game of Thrones. So it's like, you know, I'm not hopping on this Pedro Pascal trend. I've loved him in all of this. I've
He's
seen
been in
all
the
his
game
movies.
early.
Yeah, I started in the game early before he had the stash. When he was like a twig. He was just a cutie.
What exactly was it? What was he on that got him into like the stratosphere?
I think it was Game of Thrones.
No, dude. The Mandalorian is the one. It was Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Game of Thrones started.
Yeah,
So
I think
Game of Thrones started the peak, like a smidge, because
he was a character in Game of Thrones, but Mandalorian where
it blew up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where it was.
But what? So like people started noticing who he was after Narcos, because in Narcos he was a phenomenal actor on that show.
Yeah.
His character was great.
But
And,
wasn't
like,
it Narcos after?
Oh my god! You know where he was? Where I just
It was, I think, in the middle.
Okay, because that's what I thought. Because I knew he was in there in Game of Thrones, and I know after that he started getting more prominent roles from there. And I think that was for me. I see it as his kickoff, Game of Thrones, and that's what got him into Narcos, and then
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
Game of Thrones. It was season 2 or season 3.
2.
That
2.
he defended, Tyrion. Yeah. Tyrion.
Yeah.
Mountain.
Yeah, against the mountain. But you know what movie that I knew that now looking back, I was like, I didn't even know who the fuck this guy. I thought he was just a villain, but he was the villain in The Equalizer.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Equalizer.
Yeah.
2 or just
The hurricane one, the one that were fighting in the hurricane shit.
I think it was 2.
Yeah, those 2.
So he's been in like insanely prominent roles, but like how Tony said it, I think it was Game of Thrones started it. Then he went to Narcos, and then when he got on the Mandalorian, that's when everything skyrocketed, because once he did great in Mandalorian, and then they did season 2 of Mandalorian, and he showed more of his face. What is it called? He picked up more roles. So like he did Gladiator, He's done.
Yeah, he's good in that.
He did what was it? After Equalizer, because it was Game of Thrones.
He did a movie called Frontier. What is it? Something Frontier or Total Frontier with Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac, a whole bunch of these dudes on Netflix as well.
It was a Netflix film, but what was the Kingsman?
Kingsman,
yes, Kingsman.
Kingsman is the one. I think after that, it was just
he did Wonder Woman 84.
That shit was trash, dog.
Yeah, he did The Materialist. Like, he's been in a lot of stuff. He's also in two movies of his came out in the same month. Like, he did Fantastic Four, and then he's doing a British movie that just recently came out as well.
No, he had 5 things come out in the last like 2 months. So The Materialist, the one with Joaquin Phoenix, who did fucking Hereditary, that director. What the fuck is it called? It's about the fucking the pandemic, and like Pedro Pascal is the mayor, and Joaquin is the fucking sheriff.
That's not out yet.
That is out. That came out 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I was gonna watch it, but I decided not to. I can't remember what it's called. Whatever. There's that one, The Materialist, Fantastic Four, fucking the Last of Us. I'm pretty sure Rachel.
The Wild Robot.
Dude.
He was in The Wild Robot too.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you this: the movie The Materialist was like watching softcore porn of Pedro Pascal.
I thought it was funny that he had the surgery to get taller. I started laughing when he goes down low. I just started laughing out loud. I was like, "Shit, man, he's really Mexican."
All right, let's address the chat real quick. Let's say hi to everybody. We got Jake. We said Danny. We got Vicente.
Oh, we got Danny. He walked up in here.
That's so mean. Danny, I didn't say that. That was him.
He's in a wheelchair, Tony.
Bro, Chris has said the most foulest things to Danny because he's in a wheelchair, and like they give it to each other because Danny makes fun of Chris being fat.
But the one thing that I said one time, because we both have diabetes, but I was like, if they take your leg, you don't really use it anyway, so it's not like you're losing.
I'm gonna start on all four. Oh, okay.
I think there's a Mr. Fantastic with helmet by us, Chris. Okay.
Oh, hell yes.
The helmet. With the helmet.
Oh, Jesus.
Good on Narcos. He's the same.
Yes, he's an amazing human being. That's why I said this to them earlier. If anybody keeps talking trash about my daddy, I'm gonna flip out.
I'm not gonna lie. He always looks great in the interviews and talks great, and he seems like a nice person. But his shit came out.
All right. I have a question. This is a good question. What other than Pedro? What other actor would you crash out when you find out they were actually pieces of shit in person? Like they've always had a good image. Let's say Tom Hanks,
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac.
Oscar Isaac is my original daddy. That's daddy number 1.
Okay.
Then Pedro Pascal's daddy number 2. And they're best friends. So it's like if I met the both of them and then they both were pieces of shit, like I wouldn't know what life would be like. The existence of man
that
would ruin for me, even though I have a lovely specimen of a man.
Mine would be Keanu Reeves because I always like his movies and I always heard good things about him. So if I hear that he was a piece of shit in real life, like it was just
you know what, Keanu or Jim
I would crash out for that. I'm like, damn, bro.
No, I've met people who I know people who have met Keanu Reeves. They said he's a saint.
No, but I'm saying like we're asking if like you heard about it. What was like the most?
Like I said to you guys the last time we were on here, watching John Cena, I always thought John Cena was a great human being. And then I go and meet him at MegaCon and he was kind of a douchebag. And
I've seen videos of John Cena being like,
yeah, dude, he was a dick at MegaCon. And
like, I don't want to see you after this.
Yeah, I was like, really? Like you are a person that goes to like children's charities and stuff like that, and you are like that. Like, I don't know, it just ruined it for me.
Oh my god, you could buy this on Funko. The Fantastic.
But yeah, I think if Oscar Isaac ended up being a terrible human being, I think I would crawl in a hole and cry for a while.
Yeah, not. I stick with my 3: John Krasinski, and then Keanu or Jim Carrey.
Ooh, John Krasinski. I would love to meet him, especially because I'm a big Office fan.
Oh yeah, same here.
I'm gonna say this, okay, and this is gonna lead into our review. I think he should have been Reed Richards, and now we're gonna go and review Fantastic Four: First Steps. Came out this weekend. Matt, what is it? Matt Shakeman, starring Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Ebon Moss Baccarat, and Joseph Quinn, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It debuted to 210. What is your guys' thoughts of Fantastic Four? We'll start with Nilda.
I loved it.
Pedro. What?
Well, before we kick off, I just want to say that their opening total that they made was more than the theatrical run of the last iteration with Michael B. Jordan's total money. The what?
Fan Four Stick?
Yeah, that one.
Yo,
they made more in this opening than they did in the entire theatrical run.
Yeah.
Which is fucking hilarious. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna say one joke that I heard about like Michael B. Jordan's Human Torch that I found so fucking hilarious when it came out. That they were like, he said "flame on," but it burnt him to a crisp or some shit. It was because he was black. It was racist. But I love that movie, actually, to be honest. I don't like the thing in that because he didn't put like pants in them. But yeah, back to Nilda with her review of Fantastic Four first.
Yeah.
I loved it. The film alone, like cinematography wise, it was an absolute beautiful film. I think it was probably the most beautiful filmed Marvel movie I've seen. It was very like just the different angles of that film. It just was like very crisp. Shia LaBeouf was absolutely gorgeous. It didn't look like it was very CGI. Like just the fact that you get to see Joseph Quinn's face mirrored off of her was just wild to me. Yeah, I thought Galactus was fucking insane for me. And I love the fact that like how in theaters, anytime that they pan to Galactus, like literally they made him stretch out to the theater screen. But
IMAX, they changed the ratio.
Yeah, they changed the ratio. And it was just, to me, it was just visually beautiful. There are certain things that I was like, maybe they could have tweaked it, or maybe they could have added more to it. I agree with you. As much as I love Pedro, I wanted to see more of him being more of a more powerful Reed Richards, not, I'm laid back, I'm going to be a dad Reed Richards. But I wish we would have seen more of him stretching. And I'm not saying that because, I'm getting like a sexual fantasy.
We're seeing Pedro scratch all over the silver screen this summer.
But I wanted to see like more of his powers. We only got like 5 minutes of it. I thought Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm was amazing. I love the fact that she embodied what a powerful woman was. And I love the hidden message between, like when she's fighting Galactus, that, no one knows what it's like to be a mother, and you don't know what it's like to have your strength unless your child is being put into danger. And you got to see the most powerful side of Sue Storm come out because she was trying to make sure that she could save her child. Mind you, I don't have any kids, but like Tony, I know your wife, for instance, your daughter was ever in a face of danger. Your wife's like superhuman skills.
She'll fucking kill Galactus.
Yeah, she'll fucking kill Galactus. And like her superhuman skills will, here's a cake.
With diabetes.
But I love the relationship between Johnny and Ben. It was really funny, like how they would like banter with each other. I don't know why I laughed so fucking hard when Joseph Quinn was behind Ebon and they're like soaring through the sky and he's screaming at him saying, say it, and he's like, no, and he's like, say it, he's like, it's clobber time, and then he like rams into there. But yeah, it had its funny moments. I think, like I said, little minor things could have maybe made this film a little bit better. For me, I feel like we got a rushed process on how they got their powers. If they would have just showed like a good like maybe 5-minute clip showing how they got their powers, how it happened, how Ben turned into Ben, he turned into the Rock, and just little things like that. But overall, I gave the movie a 9 out of 10 because I loved it and I love what it's gonna lead to.
Word, Joe. Word, Tony.
I'll touch. There's some things that No did say. I'll touch on them real quick. Would be the Sue Storm thing. I think Vanessa Kirby did great. I think the showcase of her maxing out her powers to for the like that fight or flight moment that they had was amazing. The Thing, he went from Thing to don't know the reference. It'd be like what is it? Big Poppy with the beard. He looked like a Dominican dude.
Yeah,
with the Boston hat. I was like, yo, that's Thing Poppy right there. Hey, Poppy. Hey, Poppy. Poppy, don't get mad. Poppy, don't get mad.
That's
Poppy,
Tony's family.
yeah, I know. I was looking at cousins like, Poppy, don't get mad. Poppy.
Que lo que quiere mango.
I know, like, you can tripleta. Like, yeah, I know. I was.
Oh my god, the memes I'm about to make about this dude later on tonight while I'm trying to fall asleep.
Yeah. So that was good. I like Quinn. I like Quinn's character as the Human Torch in most aspect. I preferred Chris Evans' cockiness that he brought to it when he was a Thing a little bit more. I feel he needed that like very quick-witted. Even though I felt like he had moments like that, but I feel he did a great job. Pedro, like you said, he did good, but I wanted him to be more like so into he's like work overload that he's always like not able to have time, almost like the original one that he was like he missed his wedding because he was working on something. And I wanted that somebody's so obsessed with science and what they're trying to achieve. I did like that's opposite of No, that I did like that they didn't go through the whole how did they get their powers. They just jumped into it because I feel like when they do that, they expand like another 30-40 minutes for like we already know they're here. Some questions I did ask was, I know this is a different Earth, and I know it was set in like this mid-century modern world. Is it that it's 2025 and that's how far they advance in that universe for that world, or is it still like 1950s? I was like, because everything was
with that. It's like they had more advances than we have.
Yeah,
it was set in the 60s.
Yeah,
so that retro futuristic kind of almost Jetson, but not really, because I feel like Reed just made all the stuff for this.
I felt like that's what when I wrote down in my notes. I'm like, I felt like the Jetsons.
Yeah,
Herbie, I could have done without. He had his moments, but I know it was for appeals to the kids and for collectors because it's definitely going to be a hot selling toy coming out.
Plus, if you get Matthew Wood to sign that toy, you literally have General Grievous signing a Herbie toy.
But overall, I did like it. There was a lot of the CJ LaShaw, Julia, what's her name? Julia Gardner. She was amazing. I think what's crazy is that her 5 or 3 minute backstory was enough to tell me everything I needed to know about her. And I love the fact that when she surfed, she fucking surfed. Like it was like the other when they had the Silver Surfer in part 2, he just ran through. This one she actually surfed through the black hole. She surfed through the sky. That it was like so like
that shit was sick, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
I think who said it? Jake said the space chase was beautiful.
Yes.
It was amazing. I think that was one of my favorite scenes. Galactus was great. A lot of the villains I felt previous to this one and this one as well were like underwhelming in the sense of like they just Killmonger had a backstory or an excuse. This one, it was real quick. I wanted more of why. He was like, I'm just gonna devour your Earth, and it was like, oh, a child. I want to eat it too. I want it to be my predecessor, pretty much.
Technically, I don't think he wants to eat the child. I think he just wants to
take his energy.
Yes.
Eat it.
All right.
He was Hannibal Lecter of the space world.
Well, okay, so I'll preface my thought.
My score was 8 out of 10. I think Superman was slightly above it, being that if we were comparing it to summer blockbusters for 2025.
All right, so check it out. Their child, Nathaniel Richards, right? He basically is the most powerful being in Marvel.
Isn't it Franklin?
I mean, yeah, sorry. Nathaniel King. Franklin Richards is the most powerful being in the Marvel comics. His herald is Galactus. So that's how powerful he is. And I'm pretty sure he just wanted Franklin to take over as Galactus and Galactus just be free of like eating worlds and stuff. So with that being said, I think this movie was a reiteration of the Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Because it's the same story. It's the same exact story. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I think there was some parts like Galactus. He looks like more affordable foe than Thanos. He looks like he should have been the next baddie. Like they should have built up to Galactus in a sense, because he's an Avengers level threat. Like he fucks shit up. But they beat him by the Silver Surfer knocking him into like, the negative zone or whatever they want to call it. I think it was like that's not how it's like. He's not that weak. Even Kang, I think Ant-Man beating him was way far off than the character really is.
Yeah.
I think when Johnny figures out another language in like a month, I'm like, all right, well, Johnny's a great pilot, but he is not smart. Like he's not like Gene. Like there's no way he could have did that.
But learning languages is not like, if you're repetitively just learning certain mimics, it's not that hard. So like
this is the alien language, so there's not even like subtext to learn some of the linguistics. Like,
well, Johnny is smart. He's just dumb at the same time.
I mean, I'm just saying, when they did, I was like, hold on, bro, you're not Reed, but all right. I mean, they had to progress the story somehow. All their powers are super, like they're super beings. So when Galactus is stretching Pedro, I'm like, bullshit. That would never happen. That's crazy. Because Reed Richards, he's so powerful that he can even grow another head, or like he can map out his over an entire city to like for meteor showers, whatever, really nerdy stuff, whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. In this universe, maybe he like learns to become better at his powers that we'll see in like Doomsday and stuff, which is great. That's like character development. Sue Storm taking on Galactus with the whole thing, that's great, but that diminishes everybody else's power, and they're supposed to be Fantastic Four, right? So even the Thing, he looked very tiny compared to like what he should look overall. And even though I'm a Thing person, like, the whole Jewish thing I appreciated, because that's a very much part of his story. He being, grew up in Yancey Street, the same as Jack Kirby. Basically the Thing is like kind of like him in a way. I thought it was great. Some of the CGI was off when he was talking to that girl from, what was that show? She was in
Natasha Lyonne.
Yeah, there you go, Natasha Lyonne. When they panned over to him, the CGI looked weird. And then there was one time Ben was holding the baby. I thought the CGI was bad. Other than that, like the surfing part, Galactus, all that shit looked badass. All the shit was great. The sound design was great. Giacchino with his music was fantastic. No pun intended, but it was. Pedro Pascal maybe needs to work up to being Reed Richards, because I feel like he wasn't like a leader. He was more like taking a back seat to the story for like Sue, and she seemed very like Jean Grey-esque, like being very political in like the landscape. I don't know if she was really like that in the comic books, but I mean that's great. I just feel like Pedro Pascal, he was just like with Reed, he always gets lost in the sauce, and I felt like here he was more intuitive with the group, except for like when she had to argue with him and then like tell him like, oh, like you basically do your thing and you don't think about us. But then like in the movie, you didn't feel that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I give it an 8 out of 10. I think Superman was slightly better, but I feel like this really blew past really quick. I felt like it was like an hour and a half and then the movie was over.
Yeah, it was short. It was just under 2 hours, which
I do love the montage though in the beginning when they show like Mole Man and then it was with the ape and then from the first issue the fucking the monster, whatever the fuck his name is, I can't think of it. All that was great. I think with the learning of the cosmic and them getting their powers and they kind of skipped over that. I guess it was okay. Ben's the things his character is to like, Reed, you fucked up, like you're never gonna fix me, and they glossed over that too because their friendship is really like a good part of the Fantastic Four, just like how. But I love how they showed Sue and Johnny and their relationship.
Yeah.
But I wish I saw like more of the Thing. I feel like he was very sidelined to just for this one thing to shine, like the baby aspect. But I want to see a sequel. I want to see them in Avengers Doomsday. I think this was.
Sorry.
No. I think it was the best Fantastic Four movie. But again, the Tim Story movies, they weren't bad. Like I mean, for the time that they were really good, and that Silver Surfer crushed it too. And Chris Evans as Johnny Storm was great. They put him less as like a misogynistic, like
they pulled back his
and they kind of made him like
he was less of a fuckboy then.
Yeah, he's literally fucking just a gun ho fuckboy in the comics, and they kind of dialed that back and made him like an intellectual kind of understanding person, which I was like, all right. I mean, they take liberties with the MCU all the time, so it's not like crazy. I just wish it was just the dynamic within the team, because even the thing with the Human Torch and the Thing going, like, hey, what time is it? Dinner time. Like that stuff.
It was cute.
Yeah, it was it was adorable. But
they had good fan service. One thing, in comparison, and I forgot where I noted it, but what I'm remembering, and I try not to compare it to Superman because it's two different storylines, two different companies, and this is Superman's a brand new startup of a whole new timeline or arc, and Fantastic Four is coming off of like 20 years of movies or like 10 years of movies. But what I liked that they pivoted on these two movies was like they were more positive driven.
Yeah,
like the positivity with amongst the group was as equal as Superman's alone.
Yeah.
And the only thing I didn't like on the other aspect of it was that for some reason, both society were very instant mob mentality. Meaning like when one thing happens, they were like, oh, I hate Superman. And then he's like, hey, I'm good. It's like, okay, let's flip it. And the same thing with Fantastic Four. Like they had a reason to be mad about that they're choosing their child or like choosing one over billions of people.
Which made me laugh. Like, how are you not gonna get mad at people for choosing their child?
No, but in comparison to a billion people, be like, hey, you're willing to sacrifice.
There's like 8 billion people on Earth, and the guy wants your child. Those people,
so you're sacrificing one for a billion.
She was literally in a mob of like maybe 200-300 people, and I'm like, what about the rest of the Earth? Like, I don't know.
So but she had this and like this dialogue, and everybody was like, okay, I understand. Even though she was like, I'm not going to sacrifice my kid, but at the same time, I won't sacrifice you. I'm like, I know that, but I know that because we're watching the movie. But if I'm there, I'm like, yo, bitch, like, no.
Hey, I heard you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Give me the baby.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I would have probably thought the movie would have been a tad bit more realistic if like they had one person trying to like steal the child.
Yeah, I think that would have been a quick like, hey, even if they switch back to be like, hey, they're gonna protect us, but then in that universe, I'm like, if they know the whole world, so that's just implying that they're the only superhero.
They are the only superheroes
in that whole entire world.
Yeah, they definitely are.
but they have like multiple villains. Excuse me.
Well, they only showed the what the red gorilla dude and the mole man, which was kind of cool. I like that he had the glasses. That was pretty cool.
Oh, Paul Walter Hauser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
Loved it. I loved his character.
Anything he does, I usually get entertained with watching. He's really good.
But you know what? And then I guess spoiler alert.
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh, we didn't even say spoiler alert to begin with. Fuck it.
Well, the title shows Fantastic Four, so people should already know we were discussing that.
So that last little credit scene was filmed by the Russo brothers while filming Doomsday. So if anybody notices when they do it, it looks different because I guess they're shooting with a focal point like in the background, like blurry and shit, like they're focused, and it just looks different. But the whole thing about like, I don't know how Doomsday is gonna be, but I mean, I like where the MCU is going, to be honest. Like from I think what Daredevil on. I mean, even Phase 4 and 5, I don't think there was any bad steps in my opinion.
No,
but there was a few.
Like what?
In the last few steps.
Like what?
Phases. Doctor Strange was a huge hiccup in there. There was a lot of more questions and answers to lead to the
well, you know what? For it being called Multiverse of Madness, fucking Deadpool and Wolverine was more Multiverse Madness.
Yeah.
I get that. But I'm saying there wasn't like
but what I do like, and I think and I think they said it after this movie was they're limiting how many movies are coming out per year and shows.
Yes.
Which is good because now they're able to flesh out more quality enriched storylines and things that are more interlocking with each other. That will make it feel more cohesive than they're just throwing characters just to throw characters because they have the IP for it.
So, question for you guys. So in the movie, did you guys notice that when Sue Storm was like presenting to like the embassy and stuff like that, they were panning out and showing like everybody's different countries, and next thing you know, they show Laturvia.
And Doom wasn't there?
Yeah, no one was there to support them. We were in the theater, and as soon as I saw that, I like bitch slapped Craig on his shoulder, and I was like, "That's fucking Doom!" Like I'm saying that in the theater. I was like, "They're gonna show Doom." I was like, "They cannot show this movie without a fucking Doom appearance."
So that brings up questions because then it's like the Doom at the end of the movie, is that their Doom? Is that the Robert Downey Jr.?
No, Doom? It was confirmed that that's Robert Downey Jr. He posted on his Instagram page a picture of him on set.
No. I understand that. What I'm saying
is that Doom from that universe, or like a Doom from a different universe that maybe Galactus sent, like, hey,
or like where he started. Because if they're doing Secret Wars, which is going to be the 2015 Hickman Secret Wars, then that plays a part because I don't want to give anything away just in case if you haven't read it, but I'm thinking that they don't have a Victor Von Doom in their universe because I think they would have faced him already.
Well, because Victor and Reed were friends.
Well, yeah, even that. So like, I don't think there is any Doom in this universe. So that has to be the Victor Von Doom who Tony is playing, which is I don't even know.
I think this will be.
It's for a specific reason why he looks like Tony. I'm just excited to watch what's gonna happen. It's basically. Yeah.
I think this is gonna be a different. The Victor Von Doom that's there is not gonna be the Victor Von Doom that is RDJ.
Well,
almost like Fantastic Four.
He said he's resetting the MCU, so
yeah.
Is he gonna reset
and not gonna go cosmic anymore after this? I think something along those lines. Not cosmic, multiverse. He's killing the multiverse and having.
I mean, the multiverse worked though.
It did
because the thing is they started implementing look, we have these 6 characters, and now we're going to show you different versions of these 6 characters. So you had the She-Hulk, you had Kate Bishop as Hawkeye, you had the new Black Widow, the Black Captain America, you had Iron Heart, or even War Machine. You know,
Yeah, but they're all from the same Earth.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they had to, because you're not talking about comic book readers now. You're talking about like a wider audience.
Yeah, I'm talking about MCU multiverse, not comic book.
No. What I'm saying is, comic book readers will get that. If they show us another Iron Man, they're like, oh yeah, that's a multiverse. But they have to introduce an idea of these characters can be more than just one person.
Yeah.
That's why they implemented all that shit in the beginning. People were like, oh, what the fuck is this? This is crazy.
Yeah.
Now you get like a new Black Panther. You get like, and then they wanted to, I think they wanted to go one way. And then Jonathan Majors things happen, and then they're like, "Okay, let's shift this way."
I still think it was a big mistake that they stopped the whole Jonathan Majors thing. I thought he was phenomenal, dude. He was phenomenal as Kang.
I don't think Kang was a big enough like threat. Like I said, if they would have just went Galactus, like why not? He's bigger than Thanos anyway. He's a fucking god. He's a celestial.
Yeah,
but why just have one?
I say that. I want you to say that word 3 times back.
Celestial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, but I think they introducing Kang, and Kang should have been the Loki of the Infinity War, where he was just the what do you call it?
Actually, that's a great idea.
The muscle for Galactus.
Yeah, perfect. That would have been perfect, because then they could have weaved in that he's a descendant of Reed Richards.
Yeah, and he was like, he could have been like, I picked the wrong Richards, and then be like, oh no, it's Franklin he wanted.
Well, no, because then they could get
I'm just saying
left, because there's like a universe where everybody dies and Reed becomes this like super being.
Yeah,
he goes to another universe, and then the Fantastic Four is fighting him, and Reed's just a bad guy.
Well, they did announce that Reed Richards in Doomsday is going to have a higher, like, he is going to be the higher face of the MCU.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be in charge of everything, like the Avengers or whatever.
Yeah, so he's basically the Tony
Iron Man.
Yeah, he's the new Tony Stark.
Yeah. All right, we'll see how it goes. This movie didn't get me there for Reed.
It didn't?
It didn't.
But everybody else.
It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not.
All right, so I want to get your input on Thing. Like, how was him in comparison to all the other ones prior? Do you think like he embodied what was his name? The guy that from the Bear. I don't get his.
Egon Moss Baccarat.
Yes, Egon Moss Baccarat.
I feel as though he was okay. I feel like the Thing is more like a guy from Queens, kind of roughneck kind of guy, and I know there's different interpretations, and he was fine. He just, I don't know, man, there was like a spark missing, but I think there was a spark missing for everyone.
So yeah, I think a spark was missing for everyone, because they did announce in the beginning of the movie this was 4 years after they got their powers. So I think they were all still very slowly adapting to, being these prominent beings in this universe, being very popular, still learning about their powers, like Tony said, Pedro's character in this movie, he was more in like, I need to know this, like, I need to do this, I need to do that, like, with the science of things. I think it was because they were just trying to get an understanding of, we were given these powers, we still don't know why, and what is it that we need to do to be able to do it. So I think with more time, they would be these more supreme beings that we know of in comics.
Yeah, I think what Chris did and what Nilda said, I think what hit on the head with Thing for me was he didn't have a chip on his shoulder. Like, I always felt like even in the comics he had like a chip on his shoulder. I mean, no, but in the sense of like he's always ready to. Huh? No, but you understand.
He has a bunch of chips on his skin.
Yeah,
they're pebbles.
But in the phrase of like he's always ready to go off. Like he's easily triggered.
Yeah,
that's what like a New Yorker. He like, yo, he's nice, but he's ready to fight.
Also, another about the Thing. Okay, which whatever, man. This could be nitpicky, but go fuck yourself. The fucking beard, I didn't like. Why? Only because it takes him 1,000 years to grow that beard. Do you understand that? The Thing is immortal. He'll never die. The only reason why he dies like tens of thousands a year with like he's Nathaniel Richards' like mentor, like an Obi-Wan, and that's why he grows the beard. That's the only reason why he has the beard. Reed makes this thing where he can have like a week off a year.
You mean Franklin Richards?
No. Reed makes like back when Reed was alive, he made this like watch for the Thing to have like 1 week of being a human every year.
Yeah.
So that 1 week aged him like, it takes like 52 years to like have 1 year, and it's like he dies at 4,000. I don't know. But that's why the beard. So then when I saw the beard, I was like, damn, I don't know how they're going to do that, because I thought they would go through like a time dilation in the black hole. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. It's just the science of it. That's the most nitpicky thing I have. That
would have been cool. If the time dilation, I thought about that. I was like, if the time dilation and he comes back and Franklin is like a young teenager.
Yeah.
Like that would have been
like, not all of them get the time dilation, just like Ben or like Nathaniel.
But I think Franklin would be the other one because he was born in space.
Hey, you keep calling him Nathaniel.
Yeah, I know. Kang. Fuck, I don't even like Kang as a character, to be honest.
So Franklin would have been better because he was born during the time dilation. So it accelerated because he was within it, and everybody else was just standing still.
Well,
and I think that would have played better into the ending of like the baby's like an infant and understands everything that's going on, which was
that baby is technically the first mutant in the MCU. Yeah, he's the first one. Yeah,
I thought Miss Marvel is. I think they categorize her as a mutant,
and she had to have the fucking ring
to unlock her mutant ability. So it was always in her.
Yeah, but she never had powers to be.
No, but then technically she's the first mutant.
No.
They didn't unlock it.
What they did was wrong.
No, but that's why they were saying that she's considered the first mutant in the MCU.
Yeah, I know, but they're not.
But Franklin isn't the first mutant in the MCU, so you're wrong.
Franklin is the first. Franklin is the first one.
Chat, you let us know. What do you think? Is it Ms. Marvel or Franklin?
Deep debate. You know what we should debate about? Our top 5. So
we'll go into that too.
All right. So this week our top 5 is fast food.
I'm Googling this stuff while you guys are.
We like to eat. No, because I don't want to. No, that's going to take like hours. No.
What?
Just not debating.
A Google search will say who is the first mutant in MCU.
He's the first born mutant. She didn't have her powers.
It was always in her. So then she was born with it. It unlocked it.
Okay, but she was
born. She was born with it.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Oh, Franklin later on in life makes himself immune because he just wanted to. Vicente,
no, he was born from the Fantastic Four parents. Mutants are only born with powers. Mutates gain their powers from something else. She's a mutate. She's not a mutant.
No, you be the verdict. What did you find?
Hold on, I'm just reading this article. Craig just texted me asking me how was work. And then I go, how's work for you? And he goes, oh, great. And then he goes, look what happened. Sends me an alert. At least 7 people are hospitalized after a plane collides with a car.
In the sky?
That's down the street from my house.
What the fuck?
He literally goes, this happened down the street from our house.
Hey, right there. Just Google it. In the MCU, the first officially confirmed mutant is Kamala Khan, also known as Miss Marvel.
But it also says here, it says both Franklin Richards and Kamala are depicted as teenagers in the comics. Kamala is consistently portrayed as being a 16-year-old in both the comics and in Disney Plus shows. While Franklin's age has varied throughout different comic storylines, he's generally depicted as a teenager, possibly between 15 and 17 years old due to the nature of comics. But every article I read is Kamala is the first mutant.
Her mutant status was revealed in the season 1 finale of Miss Marvel's series, where her powers were unlocked, meaning she had them. So she was born by her grand. So then,
So in case of it not being unlocked, she would have never had powers.
but she had it. He was not recognized as a mutant by the portals.
Yeah, but that was in one storyline. Because after that, then he became mutant again.
Look, Vicente and me are just proving you wrong. That's it. You're not a Fantastic Four fan. Just accept it. Just accept it.
You're an asshole. I hate you.
MCU fan that you don't understand that Kamala Khan was the first mutant in the MCU.
She's not.
Google says she does, and Google's always right. But let's get into our top 5.
Technically, if you want to get technical, it's Deadpool.
We're going into our top 5 because I know for a fact you guys will go at this for hours.
He traveled to see Happy during Avengers Infinity War, which was before Kamala. No, yes.
No.
Yes.
No, you're wrong. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go into our top 5.
I mean, well,
our top 5 today is fast food restaurants. Boom, boom. That's your number 1?
That's my number 1.
All right, now do you want to kick it off?
Sure. So yeah, we did top 5 fast foods. So my number 5 will be Checkers.
Okay.
I just love their fries. I don't know why. Their seasoning, it just tastes like it's been drenched in like Old Bay seasoning. So I like that. Let me think. Number 4 would be Burger King. Love me a Whopper. But you know what the thing is? I love all these fast
Whoppers
foods.
This week.
I love all these fast foods from like the 90s and early 2000s. Now, like, if I try them, they're so uberly salty, and maybe it's because I'm old as fuck, but
yeah,
you know, that could be it.
Here. Well, I'm like, what's the sodium content?
My number 3 will be Wendy's. Love Wendy's. I love getting their like nuggets and like baked potato and like basically making it into a meal.
Mm-hmm.
And then my 1 and 2 were very difficult to decide on, but I just had to go with my gut. And number 2 is McDonald's, because you can enjoy McDonald's as breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Their breakfast has to be my favorite, except for like sometimes I crave Burger King to get their little mini French toast sticks. But overall, McDonald's has to be my ultimate favorite, you know, like in that scene. But my number 1, and this is so detrimental, disastrous to anybody's stomach over the age of 35, will be Taco Bell. Everything in that menu.
Chipotle.
No, oh no. Chipotle is its own character. Has its own little. You know what's funny? Craig has never had Chipotle.
What?
Never. He's never had it. And I've told him that he is not missing out to not have it. Because to be a 50-year-old man right now and have Chipotle for the first time,
just eat a can of refried beans. You'd be the same way.
Yeah.
I won't see him for a while. But yeah, Taco Bell's my number 1. It's my go-to for everything. It was my go-to when I worked at the Hard Rock, when I bartended, those late drunken nights. Even now, like the last time I had Taco Bell, Craig and I went to go see Limp Bizkit in concert, and I was completely wrecked. And we spent $40 at Taco Bell.
All right, I'll go next. My number 5 is Panera Bread.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah.
That's overhyped cafeteria food, dude.
That's why.
That's crazy. That's crazy because I know you. And you said, well, yeah, no, that's crazy.
My number 4 is a hole-in-the-wall hamburger spot by my old job called That One Spot. The burgers are phenomenal.
Does it have a drive-thru?
No.
Can you put holes in the walls as fast food?
What do you mean holes in the wall?
Like,
those are called glory holes.
Does it need to have a drive? No glory holes. Does it need to have a glory hole for it to be considered fast food?
I had to say
Only
that to
fast
get
women.
Chris's reaction.
Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
you walked into that. Like, don't sit there and say,
I
does
walked
it have
into
to
that
have
hole.
holes?
Yeah.
Yeah, glory hole.
Oh my God, Nia Jax. Ah, my hole.
Number 3 is the whole enchilada.
Okay, pause. Hold on.
Rest in peace. Because the one in Plantation closed down.
Oh, no, it's not.
I was trying
Yes,
to go
the one by the mall closed down.
The
I
one
know
that's
this.
my job is still open. That's right.
Yeah, no, the one by the Broward Mall closed down. I went to
Yeah,
their last day that they were open with Victor, and we like had such a great time. They were like giving out
Wait,
drinks for
there's
free.
no way that could be fast food.
How's that?
That's a restaurant.
That's
How's
a
that?
restaurant, dude.
Wait. What do you consider the difference between fast food and restaurant?
A drive-through.
That.
A drive-through.
So wait. Here's my counterpoint. There's some McDonald's in Walmarts that don't have drive-through, but they're considered fast food.
There's McDonald's. Oh, there are McDonald's. Okay.
Because the only way I can consider a fast food is if you could walk up to the counter
and get it right there.
Yeah,
but you can't do that in enchilada. You got to go and sit, and then you got your ticket. Then they'll call you.
No,
like to me, La Granja is
So you could do a Chick-fil-A
fast food.
Either.
La Granja.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
La Granja is fast food. It's got a drive-through window, and you can order it at an express.
A deep territory where I knew it would go. Okay, fast food. We know what fast food is because they have those commercials. Oh God, fucking no.
No, I want to hear this.
It's the whole enchilada is not fast food, dude.
Why? How's that considered fast food?
Because the fast food place has to have like a Happy Meal type meal.
Yes, yes, but with the whole enchilada, you dine in. You
don't
order.
Have to. You could
you
order.
Don't have to.
No, that's not even a point.
Wait. Chipotle doesn't have. Most of them don't have drive-through. You have to go in and take a number, or they prep it for you right there.
I've been to the whole enchilada, and as soon as I pay, I don't get my food right there.
When you go to McDonald's, you get your food right there, or do you have to wait till they call your number to pick it up at the counter?
I swear this is
I don't know, man.
A heated ass argument.
I don't even. This is mind-boggling, okay? Because there's no fucking way that this shit is fucking fast food. Chat, please chime in and let us know if we're wrong or not. I think
that was the question that Craig asked me when he asked me. He was like, "What are you guys discussing this week?" And I said, "Fast food, top 5 fast food." And he was like, "Well, be specific." And I said, "What do you mean?" And he goes, "Anything could be a fast food." And I was like, "Drive-through ones." So he was like, "All right," because then he did the same thing. He was like, Panera Bread. He started naming all this stuff. But for me, I classify, I guess it's whatever people classify as. I classify fast food as something that has a drive-through, has a kid's meal. Like you get a toy, something like that. That's what I think is a fast food.
Wait, but Chipotle doesn't give you toys.
I didn't classify Chipotle as a fast food.
Okay, but I would classify.
Checkers doesn't have toys.
Checkers has a kids menu.
Yeah, so does a whole enchilada.
I still don't think whole enchilada is a fast food.
Damn, dude. But you know what? This is because Nilda's saying there's drive-through, but then Tony, of course, would be like, "Oh yeah, but what about the ones in Walmart without drive-throughs?" Which is a good point.
Yeah, because Subway also is a fast food, but Subway doesn't have any drive-throughs.
That's true. Subway is fast food. Subway is definitely fast food, but it does not have.
So Vicente. So what about mine was whole enchilada,
okay,
which is equivalent to Chipotle.
No, it's not. All enchilada is better.
No. But in the terms is that you just go down the line, and just order your food, and then just.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
I Uber Eats it. I don't go there.
There's some that you go to the counter and then you just order your food. Like you go to McDonald's, you just order your food.
Oh man.
See, I stopped eating at a lot of places like that, especially when I moved up here to
West. Good one. Here's the best way we could kill it.
Ready? I'm gonna kill it for you right now.
Costco fast food.
I'm gonna kill it for you right now.
All right.
Google, is whole enchilada fast food? No. The whole enchilada, while offering quick and casual dining, is not considered a traditional fast food restaurant. It's more accurately described as a fast casual Mexican restaurant.
And Google never lies.
It says fast.
It says fast casual, you ass.
Damn it, Google! You son of a bitch!
It just
What was the other place that you named?
Panera Bread, which has its own drive-through. The one by my mall.
I would consider Panera Bread. I think this is what I think fast food is: a popular food place that
It's
is
not
very
considered.
commercialized.
It's not considered as a fast food restaurant.
Wait. So then, all right. So then here's is
I live
Costco where you get the hot dog. Is that considered fast food?
No.
You get it right there. You just order it and go. It's Chinese. Chinese food is considered fast food.
So there's two different types of fast. There's fast food and fast casual.
Fast casual. That's like business and business casual.
It's still business.
Is Chinese food considered fast food? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. It takes them 45 fucking minutes to make me my dim sum.
That is not fast food. That's takeout.
It's takeout. It's considered as takeout.
So then your qualifications for fast food either has to have a drive-through, but then we consider it doesn't have to have a drive-through if it's inside like a mall or like a Walmart, right? But now you put in the caveat, like it depends on the time frame from when you order and you get it. If you have to wait more than 20 minutes or more, it's considered takeout, not fast food. Chelada, you get your food like in 4 minutes. So it's fast food.
No, it's fast casual dining.
Wow. All right, so fast. Take out the casual. What do you get?
All right. If you can
what about Wingstop? No, Wingstop is not fast food.
If you
That's
can
considered
as
fast casual
packets, it's fast food, Doug.
What?
If you can get ketchup packets, it's fast food. Whole enchilada, they got the fucking.
Hey, so this whole enchilada does have it, and Panera Bread because you can get the sauces.
Fast casual.
Fast casual. I've never heard of that before in my life.
I just heard fast. I'm like, that's good enough for me.
I thought it was fat casual.
Or should I say casual dining? There we go. It's casual dining.
That's wild.
It's not wild. Like fucking make sense.
They made that term. Casual dining. Fast casual.
All right, let Tony finish.
All right,
I told you guys I wanted to do this for 40 minutes and I needed to go to sleep.
Quiznos.
Okay.
Damn, I haven't had Quiznos in years.
I used to work at a Quiznos.
Oh, that's why they shut down.
I hate you. I hate you.
Fucking getting high in his own supply. Yeah, shit.
That's your top one, you bitch.
No, that's not my number one.
All right, after Quiznos.
My number one is Boston Market.
Oh, I love Boston Market. Their meatloaf
is that fast casual? Is that fucking fast casual?
Wow.
No, that's fast food.
Look at what Danny said. Chris is the number one customer.
Boston Market is considered as fast food. There's a drive-through. They have a kids menu, and now, you do get it fast. You do get it fast.
Hold on.
There's a drive-through.
Like well-made food.
There's a drive-through. It's pretty fucking food.
Hey, I'm still sticking to it. Danny, let us know. Whole enchilada. Is it fast food or not?
Well, when he rolls, it's fast.
Customer.
Quality fast food, yes.
It's casual
quality
dining.
Fast food. What is that? Fast food up a tier, like first class?
Yeah, that means they don't tell you to go to the number, like, oh, park at number 5.
All right.
Okay.
All right. These are mine.
Tony ain't giving up. That's right.
At number 5, I have Pollo Típico.
That's not fast food. That's fast casual.
Yes, it is. No, it's fast.
I usually get my food fast.
Pollo Típico doesn't have toys, and they
It
don't have
has a drive-through.
Daddy has toys to give to little kids.
Pollo
It has
Típico
a
doesn't have-
drive-through.
No, it doesn't. You think Pollo Tropical?
You think I'm saying Pollo Tropico?
Oh, what's Pollo Típico?
That's my family restaurant. They didn't even make the top 5.
It's an honorable mention.
Yeah. It's on 441 and Griffin.
No. So okay, here it goes. Taco Bell's number 5 for me. Because goddamn those
Baja
spicy
Blast.
potato. Oh, Baja Blast. You know
Oh
what?
my god, I
Who's
would
Baja
kill for
Blast?
one right now.
I think I might go after this to Taco Bell just to get a Baja Blast.
I want to go to Taco Bell so bad after this.
For real. Now I
want a
just
Mexican pizza.
Mexican. Nah. Now with the Mexican pizza. That
That's
shit
all
is.
I want.
dog.
I just want a Mexican pizza with sour cream.
You can't trust people who like the Mexican pizzas, dog.
You could get that the whole enchilada fast.
My number.
I can't with you anymore.
My number.
I'm gonna log off.
My number 2. My
Number
number 2 is
4.
Burger King.
Wait, where's the number 4?
I mean, my number 4. Sorry, my number 4 is Burger King.
Okay.
A Whopper with cheese with those fries are always delicious, and they always have like the jalapeno poppers or like the cheesy, crispy, fucking little fried things that are seasonal. That's great. Number 3 is Popeyes
Okay.
because it's the best chicken.
Their chicken sandwich is my favorite.
KFC's biscuits with Popeye's chicken. That's money.
Okay.
Number 2 is White Castle because I'm from up north and I don't really get it that much. So,
When was the last time you had White Castle?
last time I probably went to your house.
Bro, I was supposed to go to Orlando like a month and a half ago, and Craig was telling me that he wanted me to buy the family size variety pack
Yeah.
of White Castle and bring it home.
Case.
Yeah, because he wanted to freeze some of them and put it in the freezer because he loves White Castle. Every time we go to New York, we fucking demolish like 30 little burgers.
Oh man, that was it. What's your number 1?
So my number 1 is a little controversial. Okay.
It better not be fucking whole enchilada.
It's what? What?
It better not be the whole enchilada.
No. Okay. No.
Quiznos.
The store itself is not fast food, but
Wow.
the thing itself is fast food.
What?
Can anybody guess what I'm about to say?
No.
I feel like he's gonna say IKEA meatballs.
Pub subs.
It's not fast food.
It's not fast food.
Um,
It's fast casual dining, bitch.
No, it's grocery store dining.
Yeah.
no, it is fast food.
I could have said Bravos. Would Bravos be considered fast food?
Ooh.
Bravos?
Bravo's Market. The little Cuban market. Even
I mean-
Sedano's Cafeteria.
The food's already made, and you're just scooping it onto a plate.
All right. How about the Whole Food? Whole Food when you have the hot bar. Is that considered fast food?
I mean,
'Cause you're
you can get it really
self-serving.
quickly.
If you serve yourself quickly.
Is any self-serve restaurant? So every buffet is fast food.
Oh,
Oh,
speaking
well,
about buffets, I miss Piccadilly.
I miss sweet tomatoes.
Oh man, we used to fuck up sweet tomatoes all the time.
Yeah.
There was one in Coral Springs.
Also, I want to say one more honorable mention for.
Wait, no, but you have to redo your number 1 because number 1 Publix is not considered.
What do you mean Publix is not considered?
It's a grocery store.
Yeah, it is,
It's a grocery store.
but it's fast.
It is a grocery store.
Yes.
Fine, I choose McDonald's. Basic
fucking
bitch
would.
answer.
You fucking would.
Basic
All right.
bitch answer.
Suck my A. But also, I would like to give a nice little shout out to Chick-fil-A. Okay. They suck. And I don't eat there.
What? I love Chick-fil-A.
I know.
Nah, because they don't like the gays. And I am a
Gaze
fan
at
of
what?
gays.
Gaze. Oh, gaze. I think it's a gaze. G-A-Z.
I'm not down with the Christian chicken, but you know what? Actually, I don't even like McDonald's that much. I like Subway more. Can I choose Subway?
You look more like a Firehouse guy.
Nah, I don't even eat Firehouse subs.
Oh, you more like a Five Guys. You like Five Guys.
Yeah, you know
I
what?
love Five Guys.
Anytime I can get Five Guys in me, I will.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? Five Guys is
We can find you
expensive
a
now.
6. We can find you a 6 if you want.
Guys, that was our top 5 for this week. Next week, we will be diving into what are we going to be diving into, Tony?
Yes, because we did review Fantastic Four: First Steps, the first Marvel family. We're gonna be diving into the top 5 underrated family movies.
Nice.
Oh man, this is gonna go deep.
Yeah, this is gonna be a deep cut.
Yeah, this is gonna be a deep
Underrated family movies. I already guessed.
underrated family movies.
And I think this will be the first week in a couple of weeks that we're not going to be reviewing a movie. So, but we will still have topics for you guys to be entertained by. Again, this is Nilda and Tony. My name is Chris. Thank you for joining us. And as always, the stuff we loved as a kids, we love as adults. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Wait a second. Before you guys wrap up, I just want to mention something. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan.
Oh,
Rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in peace to what was it? Jamal.
Theo.
Yeah, from the Cosbys. Like, we had 3 insane deaths happen.
You're right.
I'm still mourning Ozzy Osbourne's death.
It wouldn't be right if we didn't fucking just. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Yes, but we can't get copywritten.
Demonetized. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
All right. Take us out. Okay, now.
Press start.